Hello everyone, my name is Gina, and I'm going to be recording myself playing the first game of Ace Attorney. I'm a big Ace Attorney fan. I have played through the trilogy before, but I haven't played the first game in over 4 years, probably more like 5, at least that. Although I did recently play through Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations, the second and third games of the trilogy, and I mean, they were so good, as I'm sure other Ace Attorney fans know, fellow fans. And I actually just finished watching through Luca Jin's Trials and Tribulations playthrough because I wanted to watch somebody play it for the first time because it's that good, and I wanted to cry again. And I did. I cry like a baby every time I finish that last case of that game. It's so incredible. And I don't want to leave these characters yet by moving on to the other games. I already missed them, so I'm gonna replay the first game. And let's do this. I'm playing this on the iOS app, which is a really good. I recommend this app. Like, it's HD. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna shut up. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. I hate this guy's face. I'm not looking forward to someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Dun dun dun. I was gonna say, I'm not looking forward to having to stare at this guy's face. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant. Lobby number 2. Okay, before I continue, I'm just gonna really quickly make sure that this actually recorded, so be right back. Oh, shit. Well, hold on. Boy, am I nervous. Okay, be right back. Okay, it worked, and I'm really happy about that. So, oh my gosh, let's keep going. Right! I don't really know what voice to give Mia. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. So, this is it. Your first trial. I haven't been this nervous since we did student trials back in high school. Well, it's about time we got back into the swing of things then. Yeah, I guess you're right. You know, Chief, I'm sorry you had to come all the way down here today on my account. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me, and I did not know that until I replayed this. I forgot about that. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh, Larry. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. God, the text is so slow. Okay. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Hold on. Did he just record scratch us? And he's like, wait a second. What is it? He's like, how did I get into this mess? We're like, yep, that's me. Here's the story of how we got here. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. I wonder why he owes him one. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Here we go. Ooh, it's Winston Payne. Ugh. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Wow. You really don't think that, graduating law school qualified me enough for this? Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. I love Phoenix so much. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Easy peasy. It's Larry Butz. Who do you think I am, game? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read over the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. Okay, I know it's in the court record, so I'm just gonna go check that right now. Okay, so it's this girl. Cindy Stone. Okay. I know they're gonna teach me how to use the court record, though. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. Take that. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Ooh, let's see here. Okay, blunt force trauma. I guess I could have gotten that from the intro, but whatever. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Well then.
First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Okay. I kind of remember this. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to okay, I get it. I've played through this game, okay? I know how to play Ace Attorney, but it's the first game.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand.
I don't know what that voice was. Chief, what do I do now?
Phoenix, you should know this. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
All right, here we go. Mr. Butz, is it not true that Isn't he supposed to list his name and occupation? Okay, whatever. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy!
We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Oh, maybe not the best comparisons to make. Didn't they all die? Yeah. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butz, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped.
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
She had just recently returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Ooh, passport, okay.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
I should really let it just finish typing out before I read it.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
Oh God, it appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar? I don't remember this part. What?
Yes, older men
who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. You know what? Good for you, Cindy.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Oh my God, shut up, Payne. Like, what? That doesn't mean she deserved to get murdered. Like, fuck off. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now? Oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck all the way off.
Right.
I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, he doesn't have to answer that.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions.
Should I? Wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? Stop him from answering. Take control, Phoenix. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant?
That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. God. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I should have him answer honestly. That's a totally valid question. I don't want to obstruct the court. I have to be really, good lawyer. I know. I'll send him a signal. Oh, God. tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Wow, it worked. Order. Dude, just because you went there. Okay, whatever. Well, Mr. Butz? Dude, chill. Yeah, seriously. She wasn't home, man, so, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Okay. Okay, I know for the purposes of the game, everything, but maybe I'm just spoiled after just finishing Trials and Tribulations and how good that game was, but this tutorial level is so obvious, and, it wouldn't even work this way. Usually, okay, first of all, I think, okay, I'm not a lawyer, disclaimer, but testimony would be provided first, right? And then he would question him. And also, okay, the first suspect in any murder case is the person who found the body, right? Even though the boyfriend is always, totally looked at, that's super valid, but, the guy who found the body should clearly be okay, actually, I guess he probably framed him with more evidence, so whatever, I don't know. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Actually, no. You know what? That dude would still be looked at. Okay, whatever. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Oh yeah, real convenient. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Yeah, this guy annoys me. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. It's gonna be hard to remember to do voices for everyone, because I'm not used to playing this game, out loud. Okay, witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. That's a very convenient occupation. Lots of killers are truck drivers and stuff like that, long haul drivers, because they're never in one state for too long. So this guy's job gives him a real convenient excuse for being basically anywhere, just saying. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Oh yeah, real convenient, mister. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Is it okay if I don't, always do voices? Because I feel like I kind of forget to actually process what I'm reading when I do voices. We'll see. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. What? But he said he was there. Oh, he lied because he said she wasn't home. Okay. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay. From noon to 6. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Ooh, boy. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Oh, come on, Phoenix. All right, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Okay. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Dude, Phoenix, did you go to law school? Your client is innocent, right? Then what the witness must... What? Then that means the witness must have lied in his testimony? Oh, then that witness... Why can't I read? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Okay. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Gosh, going to this game after the other two is going to be a little hard because obviously it's like not as complicated. I knew that going in though, but you know, I felt like it was a good thing to do because I just played those other games and I haven't played this one in years actually. So we'll just see how it goes, guys. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay, here we go. This is the fun part. Oh, dude, that's what the health bar used to look like? Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? Yeah, dude. I find it odd you would take notice of him. I agree. Like him leaving and leaving the door open, like maybe he was just like going downstairs to like take out the trash. Well, I guess he didn't have trash with him. You know what I mean? Maybe he lived there. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Okay. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. Okay, mister. The defense requests that the refrain from conjecture. Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happens next? I thought he must be in a hurry. Okay, because he left the door half open. Yeah, that's like... I don't know. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I feel like that's, like, kind of reasonable. What happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? I thought he was gonna say, what gave you the right to do that? Because, TBH, yeah, like, just going into somebody else's apartment. Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. I don't feel like a normal person would just, like, go into somebody's apartment, but okay. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? Ooh. So, you looked into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there. Okay. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. Huh. But didn't she have a puddle of blood around her? But she wasn't... Yeah, okay, but she wasn't moving at all and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? Okay, at least you didn't go inside the apartment. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment. Ooh. What? Okay. I feel like that's going to be important. Okay, what happened next? Thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the... Okay, whatever. The phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Okay. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. I wish that my phone recording this could pick up the music better. Although, yeah, I don't know, I just love the music in the Ace Attorney games. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Right. What time did you call again? It was 1 p.m., yeah. How did he know that? 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some Ooh, wait, was her time of death different? Ooh! Okay, well, that was, like, really easy. I should have probably picked up on that, but whatever. I only looked at the cause, okay? Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes. It was 1 p.m. for certain. This is such a stupid mistake to make, dude. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death as sometime after 4 p.m., mister. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Dude, rookie mistake, okay? Do a better job. Oh, that, this is trivial. Okay, dude. Oh my god. If you're such an experienced prosecutor, you should know that shit ain't trivial. The witness merely forgot the time! Oh, my cat's trying to get in. After this testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Yeah, geez. I probably would have asked him first, like, how did you know that it was 1 p.m.? Unless he had a watch or something. Because that's like, he made a point of that, and then I would really put him in the corner by, showing him the evidence, but that's just me. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Dude, the electricity was off. It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Yeah, likely story, mister. Okay, whatever. It's too easy. I'm not even gonna freaking bother to press everything. Yeah. Okay. They just talked about this. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Come on, guy. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ugh. Oh, wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Wow, we got this in the bag. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. Okay. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Dude, like, you're just making shit up now. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. What, the clock? Oh, come on! That must have been what I saw. Okay. You saw a clock, I guess that would explain it. Judge, I mean, you should know better, but okay, fine, it's my job. I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Okay. Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are? I feel like that's, well, okay, I was gonna get political. You know what, screw it. I feel like that, fake news and everybody's just like, you and your evidence, like, leave me alone. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. What? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Yeah, like he would have known to do that. What the heck? It doesn't look like a clock as I submitted it. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, well, immediately I see a contradiction because he says he didn't go inside and touch anything. It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Okay, baseless. I'm tying it back to the evidence. Duh. Oh, just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, I saw. Ew. Ew! Shut up. I hate you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, I feel like this is going to be the shortest trial ever, which makes sense. Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Well, yeah, if the statue is a clock, then just show it, demonstrate it, and it'll probably be 3 hours off. Yes, Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock, yeah. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That's certain. Oh my god, because he's the thinker. Oh, I love that. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is right now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow, precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Salwit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Salwit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. What? What? Okay. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. I mean, not true, but okay. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright? Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. What? This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Salwit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Jeez. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh, yeah, right. Mia's gonna swoop in, probably. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Not so fast, Mr. Salwit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Oh, probably because of the electricity. Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? That's my guess, the blackout, probably. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. But to be honest, a clock like that would probably be run on batteries, but whatever. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Oh, hi, Midge. Midge is here. Midge is my cat. Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Okay, maybe not that, but... Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this that proves why the clock was running slow. Take that. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. Did I mess it up? Oh, shit. Oh no, I thought it was gonna be the electricity. I guess it really did run on batteries. Okay, be quick about it. Okay. Is it my attorney's badge? No. Gee. Maybe it's the time difference from Paris? Did she take it with her? The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since... the victim hadn't... I thought it was him. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawwit? Or should I say, Mr. Didn't? Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's like saw it, right? Oh my god. What? Order, I say. Did he just, like, bite into a cyanide pill or something? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client? Oh, I guess that was just his confession face. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, yeah, seriously, and find the true culprit at the same time. Yeah, well, they don't call me Mr. Wright for nothing. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty. Heck yeah. Yeah, this sure was a short case. And with that, the court is adjourned. Ooh, oh my gosh, now we're gonna get into the real stuff. I'm excited to, like, actually start this game again. It turns out that Frank Sawwit was a common... Frank Sawwit? Is that supposed to be some kind of... No, okay, I guess it's just a name. Was a common burglar. Yeah, exactly, that's what I said about his freaking job. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. Literally the perfect job to do that kind of thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. That day... Oh, he thought Larry left. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim... Oh, wasn't home. After he left... Wait, what? After he left, Mr. Sawwit let himself in to do his dirty work. Oh. Oh, because he's just a robber. Okay. Oh, so it was a burglary gone wrong. Okay. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. She deserved better. The text really is slow. I can't speed it up. Ooh, still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Well, get ready, Mia. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. True. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. Oh my god, I'll be dead and gone soon. Has Larry always been suicidal? Good, wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent, the case is closed. Jesus. But my Cindy, when he's gone, man, gone forever. She wasn't even yours, okay? Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Dude, like, whatever. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. Oh my gosh, that little arm waggle he's doing is actually really cute. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Oh god, the reason he's immediately happy again is because he sees Mia. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Oh my god, he's flirting with Mia. Wait, isn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. That's, like, actually very talented. Really? You? You made this? Yeah, same. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. I agree, Mia, thank you. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? I guess the fact that she had the clocks. Oh my god, she took it with her to Paris. So it's probably the clock, right? Does it say? Well, I'll present this. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. It's so true, that would be so inconvenient. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Aw, really I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Oh my gosh, Mia, okay. You're getting a little hokey here. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Mia, are you... Sorry, I don't see... Wait! Okay, never mind. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. Oh, no. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Oh, no. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Dun dun dun. Oh my gosh. What's gonna happen next? Wow, I wonder. Oh my gosh. So, I'm gonna just do that for now. I mean, to be honest, let's see if I even, bother recording the rest of it. It may just be a waste of time. Who knows? But yeah, I'm really excited to get back to the first game. It's gonna seem probably bad in comparison to the other two, but I love the series so much that I feel like it can't be bad, you know? Anyways, that's gonna be it. And I'm petting Midge right now, so I'm very happy. And yeah, that's all. See you later.